So with that, the question arises, how do you reward a cat? And as you guys have already identified, toys, treats, petting or brushing, and preference testing can all be things used for this. Preference testing is actually something that I came across when I was researching ways to address resource guarding in dogs in shelter settings. And the Center for Shelter Dogs, if you're familiar with them, have a bunch of really great protocols on their website for behavior modification for various problems. And they actually have something called the toy preference test to try to figure out the importance of certain toys or certain types of toys to the dogs, so they have a hierarchy of value to work through when they're working on resource guarding. Well, basically what we did is we just took this test that we applied to dogs to apply for resource guarding, and we put it together with cats. So basically what we're doing is we're just testing to see which things the cat prefers the most, and we use those higher value ones as our rewards for training. And you can see a variety of different options up here on these different slides, from toys to treats. And you might notice little George there in the corner of the bottom picture. We're going to be meeting him a little bit more here in a few minutes. We're going to actually, with this next video, demonstrate some reward preference testing applied to a cat.
Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, 3, George.
So as you can see in that video, we offered George 5 different types of food treats to see which one he liked the best. And so we put them all in a line, put him in the middle of the table, and let him make his choice. And so that purple can was his first choice. We took that away. And then his second choice was the treat to the right of that. And his third choice was the other canned food. And then he was kind of ambivalent about those last 2 that were left behind there. And so what that tells us is that whatever's in that purple can there is George's highest value of what we've offered him. So that's probably going to be the first thing that we're going to use when we set up a training session for George. And we actually went through a couple of other testing with him where we had a couple of toys out and some catnip and things like that. And he was really a chow hound. We just narrowed it down and said, okay, this food's the top thing for him, so let's figure out what food he likes. So you can do the same thing with toys, catnip, brushing, petting, all those types of things to see which one he works the hardest for.